So this match is an existential nightmare for me. 93.75% of the league knows exactly what happens here, and quite frankly, it's heartbreaking. So I opened with Zapdos to stop the Landorus lead. I was informed later that this has already played out before in a previous match, so he knew to switch out from the hidden power. Very unfortunate for me. Charizard takes it on the chin, does pretty good damage considering all the things involved. I send out Big Woofs to intimidate the Charizard to undo the Dragon Dance I figured was coming. Intimidate, you know, it's a pretty good ability. Very intimidating Woofs there. It's a very big dog. Very, very yellow dog. There's that Dragon Dance I was talking about. It certainly does raise his attack and speed. I suppose I should have done something more active than just an intimidated, but I assumed I could take an Earthquake. I wasn't wrong, but I also wasn't prepared for a critical hit. So I just threw out the close combat to try and get some damage. It does pretty good damage. Ideally, I would have switched out next turn and not been at 34 health because of a critical hit. And out comes Cowboy Dan to eat up that Earthquake. He is shiny, by the way. Pretty hard to tell, but he's a very special bird all the same. Eats the Dragon Claw. Leaves me with green health. I did the hidden power assuming Lando would come out here. So he does another Dragon Claw, and turns out that either that first Dragon Claw was a low roll or this was a high roll, but that's the end of Cowboy Dan. The first in many little luck issues I had with this round. Big Woofs comes out again, throws out another Intimidate. Got the Charizard shaking its boots. And that's a quick switch out to literally me, the Munchlax, because he is literally me, as evidenced by the empty bag of Lay's chips next to me. Well, at -1 plus Munchlax's naturally good bulk, that doesn't do too much damage. So here's a withdraw to Beware, who I wasn't really thinking about. I was hoping he would just try and boost on me because Munchlax isn't a threat. So I thought I would boost on him. Unfortunately, these boosts mean nothing in the face of terror that is Beware. I really don't know why I stayed in here. That was a very, very stupid mistake. Perhaps if Big Woofs had a little more health, I could have switched him in for that Intimidate. But I send him out now. And, you know, there's that Intimidate. I believe I've talked about this every single game because it is such a great ability. This was supposed to be a Flare Blitz, but unfortunately my fingers are fat and confused, and I hit close combat there, which is a death sentence for the Woofs. Farewell, 2 barks, if you know what I mean. That Rocky Helmet does a little though. So I send out Meloetta on the grounds that Beware can't handle it, and Beware leaves. And out comes Snoopy the Q-Rem. I was hopeful that Meloetta was faster than Q-Rem and could kill, and it couldn't kill, it turns out. So Meloetta eats a Draco Meteor. Thankfully, Q-Rem base isn't as scary as, say, White, so Meloetta survives with a little health and kills with a Psychic. So Charizard comes back out, and Meloetta, having done its part, gets unceremoniously Dragon Clawed to death. I was a little hopeful he would assume I'd switch and try to boost, but I did a lot of that hoping he'd switch, and he didn't. Out comes Stabbo the Dinosaur. He's having some marital issues right now, actually, so I'm going to blame that on his poor performance this week. There goes Tapu Bulu with that Grassy Surge. I totally forgot that grassy terrain weakens earthquake considerably, so I should have just thrown out a stone edge for damage, but that 90% accuracy has messed me up in the past. So there's that earthquake. It does laughable damage between the resist and the grassy terrain. It's almost completely nullified by the grassy terrain. So there's Ice Fang. It's my coverage move, and it gets pretty good coverage. Were I a wiser man, I would have used that instead, and were I a luckier man, that stone edge would have missed. Unfortunately, neither of these things come to pass, and I'm down to my last Pokemon, Angus. Now, anyone who watched the match knows exactly what's about to happen. So, instead of watching this again, I think we're going to play a little golf.
Hole number 1, 400.
Here we are in Australia. I quite like this course. It's not terribly hard. So as you can see here, pretty easy first course. Got a little wind here, but pretty confident in that shot. Takes me right over the sand pit, right on the edge, almost in the rough, but we're still on the fairway. Alright, exactly 150 to the hole. Whoa. And I got a little wind on me, so pop it up a bit and go for a strong hit. And that takes me right to the green. So this is looking like a par, or a birdie rather. And a little putt, and it's in. This is bingo, he says. Can't really do much, wish for much better than that. And we get another hole to play. That's good, because I didn't bring too many quarters with me today. Alright, now the second hole is as simple as the first, honestly. There's a few more sand traps, but neutral wind too, that's good. So we'll just send that sucker there. Leaving me at 130 yards to the hole, which conveniently lines up with that club. So we'll get comfortably... Oh, it's not quite on the green. Oh! Still counts as on the green, thankfully. So, hopefully this will be another birdie. And another clean putt. As long as I keep these birdies up, I might not need to get this dollar changed out for some quarters. Now hole 3, here's where things get tricky. Ooh, that hard wind against me does not make me feel good. I've got to be honest. Go up a club. Just sling that sphere, see what happens. Up. Gets me on the green, but these hills are killer. A birdie would be nice here, but we'll just take it right here and get a little more juice. Ah, man, a narrow miss, but it doesn't go down the hill, so we're at least got a good par going here. Gotta wait for the bar to go back down, unfortunately. Ooh, it's a bit weak. Okay, now it is the worst bogey in the world. Better start getting those quarters ready. Oh no, he says. His face is a very accurate representation of my soul right now, and how that match left my soul. Alright, so hole number 4, and I got a hard wind against me here. So my goal here is just to get it right on the green right there. Or fairway rather. I'm not too good with my golf terminology. Let's give it a nice swing there. That might be a mistake. Nope. Still golden. We're here on the fairway now. See if we can take it to the green. Got the wind blowing a bit that way. So we'll give it a little juice. Another hole. Would have been nice to shoot it a little more to the left. Oof, got the grain and the hill against me here. I'm definitely getting these quarters ready. Get it up that hill and another narrow miss. Par gaming ain't too bad.
Par.
Mild satisfaction represented here. Just gonna throw another quarter in there, and let's get another 3 holes going. This drops me down the rankings pretty hard, but I've still got plenty of time to save it. Alright, so we got this little this ravine here in the middle and some trees that can be pretty tricky, so I'm gonna hook it a bit. Let's go for a big shot here, go over the trees and into the water. Well, so much for getting a good shot here. At least we're gonna slice this one pretty hard because these trees are really bringing me down. And right into the bunker. I am not very good at golf, it turns out. Pop that out. And at least we're on the green with another bastard hill. But hopefully we can at least get this bogey. Nope, it's a double bogey. I don't think I'm gonna win this golf tournament, folks. But you know what? We're having fun, and that's what counts. That's the face of a man having fun right there, after all.
Over par.
Alright, we're 21. Well, don't worry, how many players can be at this tournament? Alright, we're at hole number 6. Oh man, we finally don't have the wind against us. So we're gonna shoot this thing hard and hook it hard. Beautiful, right into the water. Beautiful. Man, already on my 3rd shot, and alright, we'll go a bit lower, we'll go out of bounds. We're in the heavy rough, actually. Even better. Is this salvageable? No, but Robert Landolt continues to play because he's not allowed to go back to Germany. You know, golf is a great game. I'm really glad to share this experience with all of you. And if ever you would like to play golf with me, I'm sure I could set that up. I mean, it's just a little, well, oh well, that's a nice shot on the green. Ah yes, double bogey. Another great golf ranking here. You know, I think maybe golf is over. I don't know what you guys think, but I think maybe I should just I think I'll stick to Mario. That's a simple game.
Game over.